Hello, mic check. Okay, keep changes. Change this one to. I just cannot see less than 165. Let it run. In the meantime, I will also change the refresh rate for this side of the monitor. Let's go to. I don't know if it supports 165. Oh, the moment I turn on 165 Hz, I can see the colors. Not up to the mark, but it's okay. They both are practically the same monitors. Probably one might be using DisplayPort, the other one might be using like. Thanks for the like, guys. Thank you so much. Hey Manish, welcome, bro. It's been a very long time. A lot of things has changed. This stream is more about revising how I turn on my stream and my applications. I can see the like animation; those things are working fine. I'm just curious if the speak command works. Let me like from my phone to see if the audio is working. Anyway, good morning, Manish. Thanks for the like, bro. Hey, yeah, it's a very stupid reason. 1 second, nothing serious, just a stupid reason. For some reason, I do not. Okay, I can see the audio working. I tried to cut my own hair, bro, and I gave up. I just did this. I like it. It's nice. It's less maintenance. But yeah, my looks. It's fine. I was playing a lot of games lately, so they are full of. My drive is completely full. Yeah, that's the only reason, bro. And coming to the streaming, the timeline. I totally forgot I had a setup which connects my phone to my OBS. I think I normally use it from my Chrome using this phone. I don't know if I have it as a bookmark or not. So let's see if I have it as a bookmarks, mobile bookmarks. No. Bookmark bar. Yeah. Steam Deck. Steamerbot.com. Okay. I don't know if my deck is still active or not. Like it's active. Okay, it's there. It's working. So let's see if the recording thing is working or not. It's working. Okay. This thing also works. That means most of the stuff should work. I think the layout of my camera is too bad. Revert that. This one's better. You can see my hand. I do some hand movements so that you guys can also see what I'm doing. Oop, keep it a little bit over here. This is my face. This is the normal. I'm trying to switch the keyboard, but if I do it, come on, dude. Okay, nice. So this is the code. PM Expo, no NPX Expo web. That should be one of these. Nope. PMX Expo. Or how about npm start? I think I have set it to npm start. Yes. Okay, cool. Okay, everything is good. I'm ready to go. Before, let me clear some previous recordings so that I don't want to push them now. Yeah, we can just delete all these. There is nothing really important in these. I have no recollection of what are these, so I'm going to delete them as well. Section is fine so far. Why is this muted? Where is my Elgato? Here it is. Elgato is not muted, so that's a good sign. Let's see this one. You can just write a PowerShell or Bash script to automate the process of starting the stream. I try to do it, but the thing is, my systems are not synchronized. I sometimes turn on my gaming PC first and then the other one first. Sometimes my streaming PC would be staying up all the time. But yeah, that is completely doable, bro. This is what actually I do in my streaming PC whenever I turn on OBS, streamer board, voice meter, 4K capture card software that is important, and then voice attack. These 5 applications will be always turned on. The moment I restart my PC, they also work fine. But the same script doesn't work in my gaming PC. I unsure why is that the case, but it is the case. I'm turning on bitrate. Looks like my bitrate is fine now. I'm not seeing any network drops. The last time I streamed, I was having a bad day. My internet was not that appropriate. Okay. The only thing I hate this keyboard is there is a small dial behind the keyboard, and if I move it a bit more, it's going to connect to the other computer. It's not accurate. Animation and things. What do you mean animations and things? Mostly it's applications, bro. Rest of the stuff works fine. So the controller, I need to open it in my browser from my phone. So I don't think I can automate that one. And the other one is this copy pasting the link. I tried to automate it, it worked fine for 1 or 2 months. Then it started giving issues because there is a trick where if you go to my channel and press slash live, you directly redirect, you will be redirected to the live stream which is currently happening. But sometimes it doesn't work. So that's why I decided to use this copy paste ID. It's fine. It's a small price we pay for consistency. And other things, I think I have to manually do it, bro. Like the voice meter, the IP address, those. I think I can write a Golang script to get the IP address of my streaming PC and my gaming PC and then set both of those. But then I realized I'm not even streaming too often. So let's first try to stream every day and then deal with this consistency issues later. I have turned off my monetization. So if you're still seeing ads, that's not coming from me. That's probably coming from YouTube. In case if you guys are wondering where I have been all these days, so what happened is, what is the date today? January 11th. So on November 20th, exactly 20th. So that means I might have streamed on 17th or 18th. I left for a vacation and then I came back home. So November 20th, vacation start. Okay. And then I came home at December 2nd. All right. I have to work that day, so there are no streams. And my house was full of people, at least like 4+ people without me. So I wasn't really able to stream. And then these guys left. This holiday season started. So then comes like Christmas holidays to New Year. So let's like January 1st. And then the other group of people came, like my cousins and friends. So it was like 5+. Again, I couldn't stream. And the days moved on. Some people left yesterday. Yes, yesterday morning everyone left and we are like basically back to normal. So January 10th. So this was the day I actually tried to stream yesterday, but things didn't work. I totally forgot how to, like, what my title and thumbnail was. Where were my title and thumbnails? I usually maintain a doc. So it looks like I maintain the documentation in my streaming Gmail Google Docs, but I was trying to search it in another email. Yeah, I normally forget a lot of things. So now, yeah, I'm free until like February. Some people are coming back. So it's not a problem. I don't hate them. I want them to come, but it's just when they are here, I can't really stream. That's the main part. That's the reason why I wasn't able to stream these many days. I think I did stream on like in between one day in December. I tried and that didn't go well. My internet didn't wanted me to stream that day or something like that. So what happened to my hair? Show my face. So my hair, nothing happened. I tried to trim it myself because normally when I go to haircut, I search for coupons. So there is like the haircut cost $25, expensive. And for my hair, it's even expensive. I don't really have a great hair. So if I get a coupon, I might pay $10 itself. But I wasn't able to find any coupon. So, and it was growing more and more. I was starting to feel uncomfortable. I just trimmed it. And that's where we are now. So yeah, that's it. And in January first week, I could have streamed, but something happened at work. I was assigned a very complicated work where it was worked on by a bunch of developers for 7 months, and that is the worst part to work in our application. It's just worse. The code is not well documented. Most of the parts are doesn't working. So my manager called me and they wanted me to fix that things. And obviously my job extension will be in February and I don't want to lose this job. So instead of streaming, I was working for extra hours by myself to get to know what's happening in that like, what do you call it, stupid code, and try to be ahead of the deadline. Yeah, priorities changed, but I do wanted to stream. I enjoy streaming. I wanted to come back. and stream for at least like 1 or 2 people watching. So that's what happened. Yeah, nothing, bro, Manish. I was trying to record a video so that my AI can edit it and do its thing. I'm not sure how it would work, so know, let's try doing that first. AI assistant, no, stream assistant, or video processor. Okay. I normally trust my README documents. I keep how I'm supposed to run those. Looks like I didn't really do any documentation here. Back to gaming. So I think, is it main? Yeah, looks like it's main. Okay, I have to run main.com, but I'm sure there is some issues with UV doesn't work as expected in this repository, so I might need to activate the environment normally. venv scripts activate. Okay, python main.py. It would definitely ask me. I delete my token. I should open my Chrome profile to get the new token. Yes, that doesn't work. Getting YouTube credentials. Not this one, stupid. Probably I need to open my Chrome browser in order for that to work. It should open my YouTube URL. Don't know why it's not. Oh, now it opened. Okay, nice. All I have to do is copy paste this, paste it here. Now it's not. I think it should show me. Yep. Please visit this URL. Okay, thank you so much. And then I sign in with my YouTube Gmail account, and eventually I will be there. Has been completed. You may close this window. Thank you. Okay. So now I think we should be inside. Oh, I think it's already doing it. I don't know if I have my Olama running. I hope. Yeah, it's running. So that's nice. And I have changed my entire desk setup. I got gasket based monitor arms so that they can move my monitor while it's mounted. That's really convenient for my neck. So while I'm working, I'll keep it something like this. While I'm gaming, I tend to lean like this because I'm sitting way far from my monitor. I can just pull the monitor towards me and keep it in like somewhere here. It's really comfortable that way. Okay, while this stupid thing does it things in the background, let's see. I'm not sure if it's still running or not. Let it do its thing. I don't care. Okay, keeping it aside. Okay, let's work on the program now. Thumbnail was funny. Yep, I just like I said, I I, I had a timer for 5 minutes. I had to come up with a thumbnail, and I dropped that timer to 1 minute because the more I care about it, the more less productive I am being. So I just okay. I'm already 9:15 or 9:10 something. I crossed the 9 p.m. mark. So let's start streaming. So I just took a picture, pasted it. That's it. I reused my one of my old, what do you call it, thumbnails, the cat image. I know I'm not sure if you know what I'm currently working on, Manish. It's invalid password. Why? So that's the password I have. Yeah, that's exactly what I. Oh, my email is wrong here. Okay. All right. Looks good so far. So I made a mistake. I should have incorporated accounts instead of directly importing and maintaining the all the records in like one place. I should have done like each transaction follows by an account, and obviously an account can only have that transaction can be linked to like one account. There cannot be a transaction done for like two accounts. That's not possible. So I'm just refactoring my data structure so that I can fix duplicate transactions, and then refunds, like analyzing. Let's say I have done a transaction of $400 from like Amazon, and then I realized I returned it. So the transaction, we need to match the reverted transaction as well. I got apple juice. This was, what do you call it? Buy one get one. So I just got one. I don't normally drink it. This is like my second time drinking it. It doesn't taste good when you try to drink it on like for the first time, but eventually you'll get addicted. That's how it is. So let's start working with this. Okay, it looks like it's using my GPU and everything. Everything's cool. What is a power plan? Just like Mountain Dew. It tastes bad, bro. It doesn't, it's not nearly known for its taste. So the moment it goes inside your mouth, you hate it. Like it tastes sour, it just tastes bad. But the moment it goes inside and you're done, you want to drink more. That's exactly how it is. Yeah. I drank once during my vacation. One of my friends suggested it, and I absolutely hate it. But then I asked, "Can I get one more sip of it?" And he's like, "Now you got it." So I got the same brand because it's buy one get one. Feels good. I'm using React Native Expo. If you don't know, we need to find a way to deal with this accounts. So a cache account is mandatory for all accounts, or let's say all users, because individual transactions will be linked to this cache. And then comes the accounts. Now this is video processor, no longer using it. Close, and then comes this one. The problem is the last time, where did I left? To do. I think I had a to do section here. Did I not have it? Backend to do. Okay. In comp, why do I have like these inside here? So each, or is it better to have it outside? Okay. Zoostan state management. Yep. I'm not sure if it's fully done. Let's see. Stores, accounts. Oh yeah, this is where I ended it. So according to AI, something, I cannot mix all atomic level of data into one store. It's better to keep it in a different stores. What I did, account store, rules, transactions, and this store is like basic app store where you maintain not data wise, but other like entire app store, like let's say color themes or like user icons, user profile, etc. Those comes from authentication store, but I'm talking about like settings. And then this is the transaction store, transaction tags and stats. Is it some budget app? Exactly, yes. But it has AI and OCR, which are the two features most of like 90% of apps miss them. And the paid ones doesn't work how I want it. They're not bad, but they don't work how exactly I want. So I thought, let's just build one. Most of the basic features are already done, like the budget wise. But the more the complication section is refund management, account management. What is OCR? So OCR is, the scripts. It's a tesseract, bro. Most AI models are even like back in 10, 20 years ago. OCR came in. So you post an image of something, and the program, the algorithm understands that, okay, this is the section I have to look for. That's the tesseract. And then it breaks each text and everything into smaller tesseracts and extracts the data from it. That's OCR. And the other, basically, it is really good in reading the gaps, and it differentiates, okay, this is one row, this is one row, and this is one row. But it's purely raw data. I mean raw text, and you need to process that. Okay, like image processing, yes, but it's much more technical, bro. So the thing is, it doesn't really make any meaning. If you read the raw data, you'll be like, what is this? It's trying to mix all the columns, etc. It just fetches the text information from an image. I could have said that it would be much easier. So you post an image and it scans for all an entire text. So you would need another preprocessor. Most people use advanced AI like ChatGPT, Gemma. They are all very much trained on these OCR things, but I can't really pay for them. And I found one model which works perfectly fine, which is Lava. While I was not streaming, I did my experiments and I realized Lava is too good for OCR. Gemma failed. I tried Minstrel, that failed. Llama also failed. But Lava worked awesome. I asked in a Discord someone like, okay, I'm doing some OCR things. Which model should I use? So they gave a very technical answer. I didn't understand. I just copy pasted that and pasted into ChatGPT, and it told me, okay, they are suggesting you these kind of models. I was like, just give me 5 models which I can use, and they said like Lava is the best you can use. You have like 10 gigs of GPU, just use Lava. I used it and it worked fine. Then Minstrel worked fine for categories and tags. GameOff absolutely failed to understand. Okay, there is Walmart and user brought chicken. So what should be the category and what should be the tag? Category, obviously groceries. These things, Gamma wasn't able to do that. I'm not saying it's a bad model. It's just for my use case. It's not. What can I say? If I train it, obviously it would do fine. But I don't want to do training. Those things are really basic. So I gave like 5 example inside the prompts. Okay, if it sounds like food, add it into groceries. If it sounds like restaurant, add it into this one. Something like this. So now the next section, why this application makes a bit difference is all expense managers applications track your total price. So you spend $50 at a store, it shows $50 at this store. What you spent with that $50, that's where 90% of the budget apps won't have it. And again, budget apps and expenses apps are two different things. I tried to look for some open source expenses managers instead of trying to build everything from the scratch, and looks like the budget is like, okay, you give 10,000 and it tracks where your budget is going. I don't want to do budget tracking. I want to do expense tracking. Both are different. I don't really have a list of differences in my mind, but both are different. I think I need to have some lighting on my face. But because of this monitor sitting right in front of my lamp, I don't think that's feasible. Maybe if I need to keep it here. We'll see. Anyways. The console log, development mode. Invalid credentials. Why? Oh, probably I missed to sign in. Yeah, that's the problem. Okay, rules, fetching all rules from database, fetched accounts from database, fetching transactions. Where is it? Fetching trans. Okay. Console.log. Fetching transactions from database. This is much better. But okay. Spelling mistake. Console.log. Fetching rules from database. That's nice. And accounts. Console.log. Fetching accounts from database. Okay, all rules, fetching accounts. I don't know why accounts came in here when I'm trying to pull database. Strange. Okay, so this is the overall dashboard. I can bring in charts and much more complicated UI for this and then deal with the other one stuff. So first, we need to split all these things and then fix the issues. So we can do HTML import file or a code paste, or we can do bank statements. So these were the statements I downloaded and like what do you call it, imported them all. So I would like to delete these. Basically, when I delete those, all the transactions should go away. It did, but it's not updating the state, so that needs to be done, I guess. State management for me is easy. I first want the core things to be installed, and then we can deal with the other ones. So I need like a add button over here. Add that. Sounds.tsx, and then this is the model. Why do I have a model? Add account. I don't see that account. Looks like I already done that add account. Where is it? This is add expense. Is this the one? Oh, am I missing something? Where is add account? I see it add account here. Probably this was not added. Add account model. Uh, constant accounts. Is this a functional React.js component? Yes, it is. Why different pages have different colors? Yeah, I messed up the themes. So this one expense, I think this one. These so rules page was developed first. I really wanted to have this feature, so I developed it first. I didn't really think about the UI, like color design and everything, so I just messed up. Everything else is fixed except the rules. As rules is working as a functionality, I kept it as a last priority. The UI small things, extremely last, because I still have black and green looks good. Yeah, AI suggested. It wasn't me. AI suggested. So again, you can say I'm too lazy to fix this. So small minor things. I can do that once every week, and things will look fine. For now, I need the main structure working, like accounts, transactions, refund management, deletion, AI processing. Ah, rest of the UI, I'm not really that good at selecting colors. ChatGPT was like, "Hey, you can use this," and I liked it. And of course, I cannot use components, CAD, other complicated components, because this also need to work in mobile apps. I'm using React Native Expo just for the sake of having one code base for like multiple suggestions. First, AI will suggest blue and violet. I don't know. This was directly suggested as green because I told it that I would be doing like currency, like a graph. Probably it followed one of the most, what were the other things like stock market, crypto graphs. They were like green is up, red is down. So probably it wanted to do that way. But as all transactions are negative, it's showing as mostly green. But it would also show red for refunds. Hey Anish, welcome back. Oh, you tried Claude Code yet? Yeah, I do try Claude. So most of the time I'm fine with using like basic models, because what my take is, if you are a dev, if you know how to fix a problem, these free models available in the GitHub Copilot extension is absolutely fine. Just tell them what you want and they will do it just fine. If you want to do a little bit more complicated, let's say you know what to do, you want AI to do in this order, but you have a gut feeling that it's a bit complicated, you can try using this 0.33 cost Claude Haiku or 5.1 Codex Mini. Works fine. Now let's go to the next step, where you're asking a question and you don't know how to solve a given problem. That's when you can use these other models, and they provide a logic. Once you understand the logic, use the other, you just read that a logic, try to keep that in your mind and explain that to these free models. This way you can save a lot of tokens. Or in other case, I use free tokens for my personal project, but for work I will keep all the remaining tokens for my work. So that's one way you can optimize your model usage. Terminal, no, I didn't really use the terminal app, bro. The reason I don't really want to pay for Claude is they have a limit, unnecessary limit. I would directly pay for like ChatGPT $20 and use Codex extension uh here, and it would work fine. I kind of have like almost unlimited usage. But for the Claude, it even counts the inline suggestions, like simple questions, also into the premium requests. That means you get out of your quota really fast compared to other different things. But of course, if I have much complicated task, I can just open a browser session and ask for it, or I can use right here Claude 4.5, etc. Yeah, that's the thing. They want us to pay for almost the highest version of it, which I don't want to, because Copilot $10, that's absolutely fine for me, for my usage at least, because as a human you can get all that knowledge from the other browser models. There are cto.new. It lets you use all the free models, but only thing is you need to give it the repository access. But it's fine, but I don't want to pay $200 or what. I really, even for GitHub Copilot, I use a lot of other AI stuff. Let's say these commit messages, really awesome. You can raise PR automatically from here, and it can also fill the PR description. It can analyze your code for that, and those are all considered as free, unlimited. I think if I can show you, I don't know how can I show you in a different screen. Maybe everything needs to be signed in. So maybe I can bring it like something like this. Do you see here? Inline suggestions included, unlimited. Chat messages, like basic conversations. You're asking a question, that is absolutely free. Premium requests are where you're using your model, and obviously there are discounts for certain models. That's really good. And then comes like TypeScript, next suggestion. These are all like included. Workspace index, local indexed. Copilot isn't free though. It's $10, bro. Honestly speaking, for whatever they are offering, it's really a good price. The only thing I would wish it do is proper context management. So for Claude, I didn't really try Claude, so I don't think I can use that as an example. But my like YouTube, what I suggested, or let's say I just hate how we have to interact with this here. So imagine I want to add this function from this file, and there is another file somewhere here, and I want to select this file. It won't let me do that. I had to press pin here and then come here and then do here and then come here. There are a lot of minute things, like absolutely minute things, which are really difficult to do. So let's say you have to inject like 3 commits. You go here, sorry, you press here, go to the like source control, and then let's wait for some time, then select this, and then again press what is it? I forgot. Okay, this one, and then go here and then go. It let it will let you add whatever you want, but the procedure of how you add it is tedious. There are like minute buttons for each of them. I don't hate this process. I just wish they fix them. But honestly, to my understanding, they are updating this extension very fast. For every 2 to 3 days, I'm getting a update, and I'm seeing absolutely new features. Or back in just like 2 months back, there is a no way you can add 2 commits into the context window, but now I can add as many as I want. So they are listening to the feedback, and they are updating the feature set as quick as possible, because they know that whoever controls this AI integration extension wins in the next 5 years. Hey, who is this new guy? Axom, welcome to the stream, bro. Watching from UK. Respect. I hope it works. Yeah, it's working. Why did I hope for it to work is I didn't stream for more than 1 or 2 months. Things work even after 2 months is really good. All right, welcome to the stream, Axel. Welcome to the stream. What was I discussing? Yeah, that's the thing. So I find GitHub Copilot an all-rounder compared to like standalone, only Claude or ChatGPT's own version or some other things. I absolutely like stopped using Super Maven. It was much better like 6 months back. It was the best extension for VS Code. Now Copilot absolutely took the place. And the other problem is you have to pay like $25 for Super Maven, and it would only use 150 tokens. and there are no free models. But with GitHub, you have so many free models. The GitHub GPT-5 Mini and Raptor Mini are two of my favorites. They're really good. I work as an AI software engineer in University of Nottingham. Sorry, I can't really pronounce UK university names. In fact, American university names as well. Welcome to the stream. AI software engineer. See, someone is better than you, Manish. Mhm. You have a student. What is a student pack for GitHub? GitHub Copilot student plan. Is there anything? Because I can maybe get a discount here. For students. GitHub extension offers students real-world experience with the free access to various developer tools from GitHub partners. Coursera API. What the hell is that? I use Minstrel open source model, but I don't think I use this Coursera, bro. Sorry. It's free and you can make awesome projects. Oh, that's nice. I don't think there is a good model, open source, good model which is supported by Olama. I think we still have a lot of time for that. You need to have a student. I do have a student email, bro. I did not try this, bro. I did not try this. I think I tried using another extension which so that I can use. Back when I was not addicted to Copilot, I was using Super Maven, and in Super Maven there are some things which are completely paid. But someone told me that there is a VS Code extension where you can connect your Olama model for like PR descriptions or like commit messages or smaller things instead of like a bulk code agent. But I tried, and for the what GPU I have, I was not getting decent like suggestions. I had to wait like this in order to get like stupid suggestions. You can call it as an API just like ChatGPT, however, it's free. Yeah, install, that's free. Thanks for letting me know. Anyone's interested, you can use it. It's a good thing, I guess. Download and test. It's a 22-byte open source model licensed under how can it run in a 10 GB CPU? How big is this? How big is this? It's 22B. I don't think I can run 22B. I tried running 4 Gamma 3 4B, which is I think 8B is the one which it ran like smoothly, like quick on my GPU. Any model which is bigger than that, it was trying to run it in CPU. So I don't really. I wish there is a metric here to tell me whether it's if I can run this in my GPU or not. How can I see it? How can I know about that thing? Axon. What should I call you? Should I call you Axon? My mom's up. Probably I need to disable this. Oh, you can call me. Okay, I can call you Anurag. Just no, I wanted to see if my website is still active. It is still active. And yeah, Axon, I can see you here. So it looks like everything's working fine. Nice. Anyways, anyone watching, please like my stream. It's been more than 1 month I streamed. My YouTube channel is absolutely dead. I'm not saying it was alive before, but it's much worse now. This apple juice, amazing, man. Amazing. It's addictive. And this hopefully that's the last bottle I buy. JavaScript, Java, Python, basic stuff. That's nice. I will try it, but Anurag, can you tell me if I can run this in my GPU? 3080, 10 gigabyte. Right here. Hey!
At Axum
Thanks.
Viral 7425 donated £2.
What was the command to trigger it, bro?
Luck, man.
Thank you. I forgot the command to trigger it. Thanks. Hey, does anyone remember the command to trigger it? Let me get that. So show my face. Oh, it's thank you. It looks like it cannot connect my microphone for some reason. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you so much, Axel. Click on this. Which one? Click on what? It's finally working, bro. It's finally working. Yeah. I forgot I am not having my headphones. Yeah, I was trying to look for a very lightweight headphones while I'm streaming. The link, which one? Just so you know, if I see a link, it should be. I don't think have any of your link here. This is exactly what I see. I don't have any moderators removing the links. I don't have any moderation set in my YouTube chat as well. But for some reason, YouTube doesn't allow links. I look into all the settings, it just won't. So if you want to send a link, I would suggest you to send it via Discord or some other platform. Or if it's what do you call it, pronounceable, simple URL, just type like, okay, blazing bane space dot space something, so that I can understand, okay, this is the link. If it's like stupid long, something like this one, it's better to send it in a Discord or some other platform. Yeah, I was trying to search for simpler. What is this one? Small earphones PC. I'm done with this bulky headphones, bro. I want something like these, but I don't know which one to buy because they look fine, but I don't want to get like a trashy audio system. If they work good for gaming, that's actually a plus. If it's, I would like to do wireless. Wireless, I am $50. Everything is getting expensive these days. Why would I buy these when I can buy like a normal headphones? Anyway, that's going out of the topic for this stream. Hey, thanks for the super chat, or what do you call it? Super chat, or either way. Thank you so much, Axel. Gives me like motivation, feels good. I would go to sleep like very happily today. Oh yeah, so let's get to this. I'm not seeing add account for some reason. So in order to debug this, we normally do accounts. Like I said, I don't see anything here. So looks like this was not added. So what I'm going to do is, but how am I seeing this cache? How was I able to see this cache? Use this link. Axon, you cannot share links. You see, you cannot share links. That's not feasible. You can share something. You can send an email with a link. What are the other options we have? Just AI engineer, do something. Maybe I can post link. So 1 second. I will share you like this drawing session, and you can post your link somewhere here. I don't know how to do that. Yeah, share. No, not a read only, bro. Share, start a session. Yeah, okay, copy. Okay, I'm sharing you a link. Just enter that session and paste your link inside this one. But let me know where did you paste, not somewhere like somewhere here. Just paste it inside this box maybe, so that I can easily find it. Okay, so I see some text. Looks like I have wrote this. When did I write this? Don't I have like gitlins install? Why don't I have gitlins? Okay. Oh, maybe I did not commit this. Okay. Implemented Zustand stores for accounts, authentication, and rules management. Replaced local storage. That's fine. Updated transaction service to utilize Zustand for state management. Modified. Looks like I didn't really work with account. Done? Okay, let's see. Okay, dude, when you can paste the link, directly Directly paste the link. console.minstrel.ai/home. Okay. console.minstrel.ai slash, is this right? AI/home. Yeah, when you can. Okay, now I understood. Now I understood. Hey, Harish, welcome to the stream, bruh. Done. Yeah, I got the link. I'm trying to sign in and it. What, dude? Do I have to do all these? Can I? Do we not have like a simpler one? Oof. Whatever you want, dude. Why are things getting this difficult these days? And I don't have sign into Gmail. Nice. I will check about it after the stream. I'm booking. Sorry, I had it bookmarked. I will check it after the stream. Yeah, what I feel is every application which wants to grow need to have like a demo session without any stupid logins. Just how does the application work? How something like that, man. For like a simple UI to have like a taste of how that Minstrel works, I have to go sign in with an email verification. When did this all thing started? My mom is texting me. Just wait for a minute, please. It's a simple message. Okay. Hmm. It's a hidden gem. You lets you send 5,000 requests per day. Do I run the model in my machine? Is that how it works, or do they just let me use the model? Voice is not clear. There is some disturbances. Let me listen to my own stream. I can figure it out if it's my issue or the other one. I don't know how to fix this issue, man. Been happening a lot lately. Okay, I have done that. I've done this one. Probably I might need to power. I'm raising the power plans for my streaming PC as well, so that won't have any issues. Okay. Does it work fine now? Thanks for letting me know, Harish. Thanks for letting me know. I hope it works fine now. I hate this. The only thing I hate about this keyboard is I'll show it. Seems fine now. Okay. I will also listen to my own stream. Hello, mic check 1 2 3. It does sound fine now. I'm not saying major issues so far. Cool. Seems fine now. Yeah. Okay. What I was talking about. I was talking about something. Does anyone know what I was talking? It's not. It's not a local machine. It's like using your GPU. I would like it. I would like it. Okay. I was expecting maybe I need to run a local machine in my PC and then deal with that thing. If that's the case, then yeah, why not? Does anyone use Firefox or is it only me? It's good now. I'm not sure why exactly that happens, but what Reddit says is if my PCs are set into like power saving mode, things go wrong. So we might need to do that. That's why it's a hidden gem. It really looks like it, man. Thank you so much for letting me know. Hopefully I share some information to you. If you want to know anything, maybe I know, maybe I don't know. But one thing is, if I don't know, I'm not going to waste your time. I'm just going to say I don't know. I'm not trying to be a, what do you call it, influencer. What I'm trying to be is just a, programming, talking to people, getting to know other tools, etc. What is Brave? You're talking about browser? Oh, you're trying to use Brave browser. Okay. It's been a long time I streamed. I'm forgetting that context. So what I'm talking about is when you're streaming, you need to remember at least 3 to 4 contexts of what's happening in the chat. I'll get used to it. I'm daily driving Linux Fedora. Haven't gone back to Windows. Are you You really try to say it in that way, or Windows? Oh, you missed it. So I was thinking maybe you wanted to make fun of Windows. Please check your canvas again for a screenshot of how it looks like. Please check your canvas again. Oh, you're talking about this. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Man, thank you so much, Axom. Thank you so much. We get the API key and then we can fine tune this model for our use case. That's nice. Chat, and what is FIM? Completion endpoint, chat endpoint. What is FIM? It's free. That's nice, bro. It's better than CTO now. It's better than CTO.new. Okay. Anyone who is watching the stream or a video, whatever you want, there is a free AI model and free API. You don't have to run this in your machine. You can use those APIs. And how many token limit we have? Like 5,000. So thanks to Anurag or Axum @Axum. I hope I can show your username here in my screen. Yeah, this is the guy, Axum. So he suggested to use minstrel dot. I guess this is the URL. Yeah, of course you have to log in and do its things, but this is how it looks once you log in, and it looks like we can use their API key for free. You don't have to pay for anything. So if you want to learn AI or try to use of how to like get use of this AI instead of paying for paid versions of ChatGPT or Claude, give it a try. Try to use this API, learn how to integrate this AI models. Looks like you can all actually fine tune your models as well, like batches, agents, and playground. Interesting take. Thank you so much for sharing this information, Axon, via or slash Anurag. Trustworthy turtle, that's him. Mhm. So what I'm trying to do is, Anurag, I do have an AI editor. So I record videos while I'm streaming, and the AI editor would edit those videos while I'm streaming. If you want a demo, so while I'm doing the stream, it has uploaded these two videos. I missed streaming for months. AI coding assistants, the real are they really? Obviously, these titles are generated by AI, so don't really care about them. Once these are uploaded, they would normally go into private, so that after the stream or when I get time, I would modify the title for my better understanding. But you can see the moment I just recorded a previous video about you sharing this information of Minstrel free API, whatever that thing is, and you can see it's processing that video right now. It would eventually, once it's done, it will upload that video to this YouTube Studio thing. You can use Descript for AI editing your videos. That's the thing. I'm not doing. I know that Descript, but I'm not doing anything manually. This application, this AI editor, would generate thumbnails, but that is currently disabled because I try to use the AI models for them, and it takes almost 45 minutes to edit a thumbnail, and that's not really usable. So I skipped the thumbnail part because it's fine, and it also does captions. So let me open a video. How can I open the link instead of? Can I open? Looks like it's opening in a browser session. Okay. So what I'm trying to show is you can see the caption. This is lower quality for some reason. Okay. So these captions are automatically added by my Python. So it does almost 80% of what I would do. I don't want to do like fancy, zoom in, zoom out edits. That's the next goal. That's the next goal what I wanted to do. I wanted to have like an image recognition or like face recognition. And when I'm talking something meaningful or funny or emotional, I would like to zoom on my face just a little bit so that it gives like an immersion feeling while you are watching the video. But that's the next video. That's like next project idea where currently I'm working with this Expandify. This is crucial for me. And what else? Once this is done, I'm going to enhance this video editing so that it can, if I'm talking something meaningful, it will try to zoom things and then zoom out. Interesting idea, isn't it? But it works fine, man. It does my job very easily. As while I'm streaming, it's editing and it's also uploading into YouTube. It's, you can see, it's adding my website link and whatever the thumbnail thing. It has this whatever the hashtags. I gave the prompt that, hey, okay, this is the video theme. Try to add like few tags, hashtags. I hate the thumbnail generations. Maybe I'll try to use a different model. Whatever I do, it generates a very generic and boring thumbnails, titles. I tell the model, hey, you have to generate which increases curiosity. And this is what it suggested. I missed something. I missed streaming for months, and the real reason, obviously, if you read it and it feels like okay, there is a real reason. That's curiosity, but that's not what I meant. But again, if I try to do my prompt a little bit, does it do shorts? You can monetize it separately and make gain some new fans. Just a wonderful thought. I thought about it. That was the first idea. But as an AI, it doesn't know where my face is, or it was getting too complicated for me to try to identify like a vertical section, because sometimes I show my face, sometimes I like show my screen. So I was trying, like when I'm showing my face, this is the vertical layout. When I'm showing my screen, I have the vertical screen here and paste my like face bottom down. That was a bit more complicated. And I wrote a logic where if the video is less than 1 or 1 30 minutes, well, sorry, 1 minute 30 seconds, the AI model would try to trim out sections. And also, this is also one thing it does. So when it's editing a video, and there are a lot of filler words. Let's say I'm talking about something, and Harish entered the chat and said hi, and I also said hi, Harish. It would clip out those sections from my videos so that I would not have like multiple different things happening in that video. It does a good job. Not as perfectly as a human would do, but it saves me time. Before this was done, make it you can build app for that solution. I don't know, dude. It's much more complicated, but currently my main priority is to stay consistent. I have a lot more exciting tools, Anurag. I have not done much lead code in my life, which I regret, honestly. I wish I'd done a little bit more lead code things, but I did a lot of automations. Just 2 weeks ago, I built this project, a job application where one of my friend was searching for jobs, and they he joined an organization where they give like 50 to 100 links each day, and he has to apply for those jobs. I automated the entire process. I added ATS score system. He has like what 30 resumes, and all those resumes sit in one directory. And for a given resume, for a given job description, he doesn't even have to copy paste the job description. It will do as the browser. I'm not really using like an automation browser as well. That will be detected by a lot of job portals like LinkedIn, Dice, etc. So I was using like temper scripts and what do you call it, user scripts, where it will run directly inside your DOM. And all he can do is like select the division where the description is, team, and the moment is selected, the program would suggest, okay, this resume matches a lot better to the job description. If it doesn't have any resume, then obviously we'll edit one and keep it in the same directory where all the resumes sit, so that that resume can be used next time. And also it adds two resumes and suggests, okay, if you mix them, it would be a better resume. He feels thankful. So I have done a lot of projects which help me or few people. I never really had an idea to grow it as a business. But yeah, all my tools help me solve my problems. So this Relangi Mama, or where is this guy? Yeah, the chatbot, this guy is my bot. He's a wonderful bot. So he knows what's happening in the stream. He knows how many people are watching, how many commits, no, how many comments I got. To You're very talented. Keep going. I hope you raise. Show my face. I would like to give you away this apple juice, bro. Just kidding. Thank you. So that's the thing. If currently there are 7 people watching, That gives me enough happiness. Back when I will be on a bed and like ready to go to sleep, I'll feel okay. It was a good day. That's what I'm expecting right now. I enjoy programming, but I'm not like a lead code top 500 or 1000 people where people would be interested to watch me code. I don't think I'm that kind of a coder, but I have a great creativity, I guess. I solve problems. So coming to Railing Mama, it knows what's happening. It knows how many messages you have sent, and it tracks all the commands you have used, and it also assign points for you so that you can use those points for various commands. Some of them I forgot, but you can just type exclamation cmds and it would show you the commands. You can control what appears on my screen. You can control what appears in the layout. If you want to see my screen, just type exclamation screen and it would switch them. Of course, I do have a full-time job. That's one of the reasons that I couldn't stream last 1 week, even though I was able to stream. I was in an environment where I can stream, but I wasn't able to stream because I had that job and I was assigned a very complicated section to fix, and it's tedious. So I just wanted to get some control over the workflow. What I'm trying to say is, let's say you have to build an entire section of an app. Okay, obviously you cannot fix it. You cannot fix it in one day. You know that, but you want to have like a control. You know, control of what's happening on the flow, so that you can, okay, by next week I can do this, by next week I can do this. If I don't have that control, I cannot go to sleep much peacefully. So for that, I was trying to work on that. Even after like 5, after I log out, I would go do some like daily things and then come back and work on my stuff. Would you like to work in UK? I would like to, yeah, but I don't know. I think UK is, people are struggling to find jobs. I don't think I will be able to find a job. Who knows? But anyway, thanks. Cheers. But I'm a full stack developer. I'm not an AI kind of a developer, but I use a lot of AI. The next thing I would like to use, I did try to incorporate AI into my chatbot, but that's not economical in a way that it's already editing my videos, it's already doing my OBS, it's also applying the fonts and everything. It's using it max potential. If I add Olama based model into this Railing Mama AI, it's struggling my entire stream, and I'm getting like poor quality frame loss and stuff. So it's fine. But I have a lot of interesting ideas. The only thing which is much more prioritized than that is being consistent and stream. Once I stream every day, if I will get much more ideas, etc. etc. Yeah, enough for the pep talk, man. I totally forgot like what happened here. I have the code. Why am I not using it? Why am I not using it? Why am I? So accounts, which one would be activated when I say accounts? This is the one. Do I have another accounts class? No. Very nice. Have a great stream. It's late here. Time to sleep. Oh yeah, probably if it's probably you guys would be like 1 or 12, 1 a.m. I guess. Good stuff. Thanks for joining. Thanks for supporting. Thanks for the €2, £2. I'm unsure about the currency, but it's 4 a.m. Tomorrow is Monday, bro. How dare you? Just finish some. I take melatonin on every Sunday night so that I have to wake up at 7 a.m. It was 2 GB, 2 GB, 2 GBP. I don't know what is 2 GBP. GBP currency. Pound. So it's pound then. It's pound. Okay, okay. I don't. Is it? Why is it called GB pound? What does GB mean? Great British Pound. Is there another pound? Okay, Euro is used in like European unions. As UK, I think got split up from European Union. You guys are now having like Great Britain, British pound. Even, but it's pound then. Ah, nice. Thanks. Thank you. You don't know how happy I would be. Only my mom knows I'm streaming. So after this stream, I'll be like, "Hey, mom, I haven't streamed for months, but I'm getting decent amount of viewers. Good stuff. Thank you so much." Back to gaming. I even forgot what I'm supposed to say back to, and I was trying to remember. Okay, let's debug this. I see a section of code. I thought this is the component of it. We can see here. This is a damn model, but this is what is this? This is the main section, I guess. There is a logout section, and there is the scroll view. That probably this is the account. But where is the button? Oh, oh, this is not logout then. This is not logout. This is the add account. Why did I name it as logout? Okay, add account. So we need to have it somewhere here. I don't want to have it there. But fine, let's deal with the UI later. The moment I press this, add account, let's say MX, account type, I don't know, credit, American Express. Let's create. I think that's where, I think that's it. I don't think I have any more code than that. Yeah, looks like nothing's happening. Okay. American Express, and I press create. There is no API call. So that means that's where I left my development. Oh, add account model, text input, button, handle create. Yep, like I said, nothing happened after that. So accounts. So let's try the store. Yeah, add account. Okay, this is the one I want. Async, add account. Let's create like an account thing. What do I have? A ID, user ID? Yeah, user ID is what the account is linked to, the user ID recognize, and then type name is default and created it. That's it. Perfect. Okay. So const new account equals to, first let us create an account, shall we? ID, I think I have to generate an ID like UUID. Did I import that from some import before UID, and then what a user ID is? I might need to get the user name is name trim, type is default, false obviously created at ISO string. That's fine. Okay. Do I have authentication state here? Const user auth equals to use auth state. How should I auth state? Yeah, auth state. Use auth store or auth state. Which one is it? I have two of them and I forgot which one is it. Let's try this. Dot value of I guess I don't think I have it. Okay, do I not have UIDs? I have the UID now, so use auth. What is the meaning of it? Something is missing, definitely missing. So probably I'm not using this authentication store at all. I don't think I'm using this. I think I'm using use auth hook because I did set it up. I'm not using it. I'm sure of it. Okay. Got to return a promise. updated it. I don't think I'm allowing users to update. Const new account. Wait. Prim, how long have you been programming? It's probably years. Professionally, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 5 years, like 4 years. Yes, but I have been coding for almost 8 years now, if you consider education as well. But yeah, what are you looking for? What are you like trying to look for, bro? Get account. So this one is the database, and I am supposed to write export async function add account, and we are going to have an account here. Promise account, and then do the super base things. Why would I omit an ID? I don't want to omit an ID, bro. From accounts, insert, select single, catch. Yep, that's exactly what I want. Add account, and this is coming from services database. Let's add like add account to DB. I think that's much better username than trying to mix up all these functions. That account equals to account, and yep, that's fine. Add account. Okay. This one should be. What's the problem here? Would you say 4 plus is a senior level? That's a good question, bro. To my understanding, I'm working in a team where people have like 25 years or 30 years of experience. I don't think 4 plus year is senior. 90% no. My architect has 30 years of experience in software engineering. My lead has 27 years. My manager has 20, obviously 25 plus. Like, yeah, they are truly seniors. I don't think I'm a senior, bro. But why do you care? Like, what's happening? What do you want? Are you trying to apply for a senior level roles? So it does definitely have an account. So what is this one then? Probably I have an issue here. Yeah, that's the one. Oh, expect these. Okay. It's fine for now. If we can add like security things later. I don't think I'm using like edit account or delete account things, but basically there won't be a source section now. Everything will be account. Let me visit my database, bro. I totally forgot. What stack do you use? Using custom DB or BAS? Backend as a service. I'm using Superbase for now. Normally, I would use everything in Docker and set up it things for myself. Like this Relang Imama bot, everything is local hosted. Not local hosted, like all the database is done here. I'm using SQLite and I'm backing up the database every day, 2 a.m. because I don't want to pay for the cloud services. But this is really regarding the expense management that I don't want to have a copy of database in my machine. And normally I have a laptop in India and a server in US. So they both always stay in synchronized so that if I have something happen to my streaming PC, I can get the database from my Indian laptop. But in theory, it's enough, but it's not really working as expected because the internet I have at home is not reliable. Ooh, ooh. Thanks for the like. And my mom has a bad habit of turning off the Wi Fi router before she goes to sleep. It's not her fault because router, TV, and speaker they're all connected to like the same socket. If you turn off one thing, basically everything turns off. I request her to, like, mom, do you mind not switching off the Wi-Fi switch? And she says, I don't want to leave the TV like on all like the entire day, not even entire day, like all the time, because she feels like it's not a bad thing to keep electronics turned on. I'm saying like it's fine. You can turn on the TV, it goes to sleep mode, but she doesn't listen. It's fine. I'm not blaming her. Wonderful mom. But again, we cannot convince her. I was like, okay, turn it off. It's fine. So every day she wakes up, turns on the TV, plays some God songs, does all this her work, and that's when I get internet. So yeah, I realized that it's not really feasible. Why don't you place the router in a different room or something like that if you're asking that question? We have inverter at home and inverter is connected to that one socket. Eh, if I have a picture I would have shown. There is like two switch boxes, okay? And one has like three ports, router, Wi-Fi, and some chargers. One has like the speaker and TV. They're all the same. It's how it is right now. So no complaints. And she's not that tech kind of a person, so I cannot really like do a video call and then okay, turn off that switch. Okay, now remove that and place it in another room, etc. 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 So yeah, that's not feasible. So I found Neon DB and Superbase DB. I did use Neon DB in the past. It works fine, no issues, but I really wanted to use Superbase. Why? Because while I was testing, I replicated my entire setup in Docker first. Everything worked fine. Then I moved it to cloud. Wonderful experience, no issues. The only thing is they put your project to sleep, or I don't know what exactly they call it, just for like 5 days. If you don't use it, if you don't use your project for like 5 days, it's gone. It's gone. Your project is gone. So that's one thing I wish they go easy on me. But we never know. I'm trying to log in to my GitHub bros, but I forgot. I forgot how to what's my email ID and password is. But I do have like this GitHub application. I hope I can use that to log in. Scan the QR code in your phone or tablet. Do I have like a scan section here? 1 second, please. Okay, connecting to another. Looks like it's working, bro. That's device connected. No passkey available. I have the GitHub application in me. Okay, like I have to sign in now. I don't remember my username. Probably this is the one. No. Alright, man. And this is not the one. Okay, I can open the GitHub in. Why am I even trying to open the GitHub? For Super Maven. Okay. Totally forgot. Let me go to my original profile. Super Maven. Not Super Maven. Super Base. Yeah, what true SB often does that. Lost at least 2 DBs because of it. Yeah, that's one thing I had. Like I had some issues with them, but it's fine. Once the application is ready, I would be using it almost. I just have to open it once, and I think I will be doing that too often. So this is my Gmail. That's the same one I have. I don't know why it's not working. Copy this thing. Maybe I need to sign in, bro. Maybe I need to sign in. Who knows? Okay, it wants the authentication now. Opening GitHub app. 1 second. And okay, I got the number approved. Wonderful. Yeah, I just wanted to have like a different profile in the same Firefox, one for streaming and one for normal thing. So what is the other alternate you found, which has the authentication, which can be replicated in Docker, which has the database, SQL kind of database? Is there any other alternate? NeonDB is fine as of database. I don't think they have authentication system, but if they have, that's a good thing as well. Okay, this is the database I have. Do I have accounts in here? Yes. Unrestricted. Okay. Interesting. But Pocket Base, but SB is probably the most used so far. Yeah, I do want the longevity support. It's fine. Once the only thing we need to make sure is we have to use at least once in a 5 days. I think I'll be using it. That's fine. Why does it say const use auth equals to like this is use auth store? Sorry, use auth hook. Well, let's remove that first. You use auth hook. Hey, that's the use auth. Okay, user. Is it user ID or user new email? What is it? Email, yes. Oh, it's user ID, not user. Okay. If not, what do you call it? User auth dot user dot eid. If not user dot user, don't do it. Or else if user ID, that's when you do it. Or yeah, return there. This one is a better statement. Okay. Now we have this. All we need to do is we go ahead and await database, add account to DB and new account. That's the one thing I would like to do. Does it have a return statement? Okay. Const add it account equals to this, and then do we have to do anything? Oh, I don't think I have to call the database here. I have to call the event. So accounts, do we have accounts state here? Accounts, okay. Accounts dot, I don't think I have one. How can I call that state account? Const account state equals to use accounts dot state. Wonderful. It's a promise. So do I have to keep this? How to do that? I don't know. I never really use Zoostand, so if anyone's watching and they have like some familiarity with Zoostand, just let me know. I'm trying to apply my Angular knowledge into this. So we create a dispatch and this happens. It also updates in the state and the database. That was the idea. I can ask AI as well. Is this how we use Zoostand? Add Zoostand based add account dispatch, referring to Angular because I know that I want to add an account into database as well as state or store. I don't know the difference between state and store. In Angular, they have both. Store is where they store that state. Why does it have to use the to-do list? I added a short plan to-do list. Then inspect the store to see how add account is implemented. Okay, go ahead, do your thing. Let's see. So this is fine. If I add an account, MX is fine. Account type is optional. Account type, let's say credit, create. Yes, it's done. No, I think it's done. I can see the database. The user ID is obviously the same. Then what's the problem? Why am I not seeing it here? Accounts. Does it fetch? You need enable. What? Don't I have JavaScript? If not, if I don't have JavaScript, why would this application work? Stupid. Okay. Oh, what is this? If I want. Hello. Yes, your user is correct. Thus, the store ad account already persists to the database and updates the system. What I checked. Okay. Small issues. Improvement to apply. Don't early return without cleaning or saving. That leaves the spinner on. Validate name before creating. Okay, that's the validation. All right, all right, all right, all right. Right, yeah. Probably this button needs to apply some validations, but I can do that later. Apply validations for add account. Add account button for name, for account name and things, etc. That's fine. Minor stuff. I can let the AI do those things once I'm done with my architecting these things. But the problem is why? Oh, this is the response. What's wrong here? Add account, fetch accounts, fetching accounts from database, get accounts, accounts. Is this the one we have? Accounts, yes. And then we select all user ID and created it. Yeah, that's it. I have two accounts, but guess what? I unable to fetch all those. Is something's happening? Let's try it in a different browser, maybe. Am I already logged in here or? Looks like I'm logged in. Okay, and I can see my accounts here, Amex and this one. Why then? Why that didn't work in this screen? Do I have an issue with Firefox now? Or maybe let's do like a hard refresh. How can I do hard refresh? Control F5. Okay, log out and then log in again just to see if things work fine. Guess log out is not working. Okay. Let's fix the logout first. Where is this button? This is in dashboard. Okay, so let's fix the dashboard. Log out and a log out. Am I even calling this function? Wait, that's the one doing. There's no alert. Something is something is wrong in here. So this is the oh there is no alert in my edge as well. Happening. Handle logout, okay, and getting some messages. Oh, you can keep the entire expense in the list and store it in QR. It would be cool. What do you mean QR? Oh, QR code. Welcome back though. Hey, the code guy. Welcome back, bro. Console.log. Something's definitely wrong, bro. Did I or maybe my server is not running? This one reload. Okay. Hey, I can see the console log here. Then why is the thing not working? Probably the alert. Maybe this alert thing is not supported anymore. It's fine. Ignore all these and just let us do the. Let us log out first. Okay, this works. Logout works fine. Okay. So logout functionality is added. It's the okay. No, that's fine. Okay. Accounts. Why am I not seeing accounts? I'm not seeing accounts. Can you show you're storing the state? Yeah. I'm using Zooston because that's the only thing which is supported in a. The rules are I have to use React Native Expo, and in Expo Zotai doesn't work fine. The Android having struggles, but Zooston, at least for now, I can basically it works fine for web as well as Android. That's the one I noticed. So this is the store expenses. Oh, it's Expo. Yeah, it is Expo. I don't want to use like a two different code bases for probably one or two users for this application. So yeah, Expo works fine. I used Expo previously. Never really disappointed it. If you are building something basic in the sense, not much into like hardware feature sets, works great. As a camera option, most of the stuff is done in the like a JavaScript environment, anyways. Like calculations, charts. I was having issues with the drop downs, but then I changed my architectures to models instead of drop down. Yeah, mobile app as well as web app. Mobile app is also crucial. I don't want to sit in front of my laptop every time to see my expenses, but mobile app would also work. The difference between this application and all the other applications in the entire world is this uses AI and let's not talk about AI. This uses. Thanks for the like, guys. Hey, 5 likes. Thank you so much. So this has AI plus OCR. So what exactly OCR is? I can upload my receipts, something like these. Show my face. So let's say I spent some like 48.44, let's call it $50 of amount in Walmart. When someday. And if I go to my any other expense tracking application, it would show Walmart $50, groceries, etc. etc. Yes. Relangi Mama is the bot, which I wrote in Golang and uses TypeScript as well. Very cool bot. It understands everything what's happening in the stream, number of likes, number of viewers. You can see now 8 people are watching somewhere right here. It also like counts the comments per stream as well as per user. So back to gaming. If you go to my site and go to YouTube section, you can see what's your username again. It should be the code. Yeah, it's you. This is you. You have 51 points. You have total 71 comments, and you did use speak command and GIF command. You, yeah, if you remember it, fine. Even I forget things, so I expected you would also forget things. So that's why I was going over them. So okay, the difference between the apps which I tried, which are already open source and etc., is I did try some paid apps, but none of them were able to do this. So if you spend like $45 of worth of stuff from Walmart, even I am a lifetime paid user for Budget Bakers. That's the app I have been using for like years now. It max, this is what it would show: groceries, Walmart, $50. That's it. I wanted more of an analytics. I want in those $50, what did I spend? How much did I spend on my food? How much did I spend on like, apple juice? How much did I spend on my milk? How much did I spend on my chicken? So I want a bit more details. But obviously, if I need all those why everyone using Superbase, any reason for that? I can explain that as well. For that, my application would need extra information like what exactly the things I bought. Yes, I am using 3 different models. I'll come to that, bro. Easy. So I'm using OCR based extraction, runs in the backend. not Supabase. The Supabase currently is only will be used for authentication as well as database. All the other things are running in my server PC. So OCR extract the text, and I'm using Lava. Yeah, OCR Tesseract. Exactly. Wonderful. I'm using Lava because Gemma, Minstrel, Llama, these three models didn't work as expected. With some research in the internet, I was told, or internet says, you can use best instructional based like a processing kind of a thing, which is Lava, and it worked awesome for, yeah, all those are free. I'm using Olama setup, but obviously you would need a GPU in order to run those. So that model absolutely works fine. It extracts my receipt, and maybe I don't have the transactions right now. I just deleted all of them because I had a data issue. But it now knows like, okay, in $44 these are the ones which I bought. And again, I don't have to add a receipt like this. Obviously that's what you anyone can do. I have written scripts for Walmart and Sam's Club because those two are the primary grocery stores I would normally visit. So I wrote scripts for them. What happens is every 2 days they would spin up and they would extract the receipts from my like Walmart and Sam's Club HTML receipts, and they can import that HTML receipts in the like paste it here or upload the HTML file. Obviously, for my account, they will be automatically uploaded, and then they will be waiting for me to upload the transactions from my bank. So that okay, there is a $44 Walmart, so this is the $44 Walmart receipt. Ishkao. So now I have much more information, and of course, this cannot be done with AI. And then comes categories and tags. The OCR processing, OCR raw text is basically useless. No one can basically understand it other than humans. So I have to use AI model to make it a meaningful information. And then comes AI, where it understands that okay, this chicken goes to groceries. This is this one. This is this one. That's the idea. Most of the things are done, but then I had issues with accounts. So let's say I have two credit cards and one bank. All right. If I add Walmart, there can be Walmart transactions in both the accounts. And but I also wanted to do refunds. So let's say I spend $44 and I return like a $10 thing. Obviously, I need like a refund kind of a transaction. So it's a bit complicated. There cannot be 100% accuracy, but this gives much better analytics than generic ones. So there are some paid versions, but they are like $30 a month or $25 a month. That's the one which I saw. Then I realized I can basically build the same application myself. It's almost done, but yeah, I messed up. We are building same kind of a project, but it's way more advanced, I guess. More aspect for accounting. These feature are also there in it. Wonderful. I'm not really dealing with much accounting. I do have like categories. I just deleted all the database, man. So my main priority is let the data come in. I want a robust data structure, not as in like arrays or linked list. Let's call it data architecture or engineering kind of a thing. So you fed the bills to it. So yes, I can like feed the like take a picture and upload it something like this. So let's say I have a expense like a transaction here. I can just press a button. I maybe I need to add a transaction. I can just press a button and I can add like okay, take a picture of it and it can understand okay this transaction had these items and that it would add it to the database. And there are rules. This is one really good feature and basically you can add rules such as okay if you have Walmart in the name that means you can add Walmart. So eventually at the end of the month I can say okay I've done like 4 Walmart visits and this is the total. Even I can add rules for like transactions as well as items. So current the data like design is there will be an account. All transactions should be linked to an account. So each user will have cash account, that's the default, and then they can add many accounts as they want like MX. What are the other, take a few examples of the accounts. So once they have all the account, a transaction can only be linked. Obviously, we within one account. There cannot be a transaction cannot be linked to two accounts. So that was a very clear instructions, and I can now deal with duplicates, refunds, and everything. Previously, all the imports were added directly to like one like whole an array of accounts transactions. So it was messed up. And obviously once these are added, we cannot really tell which account is coming from, sorry, which transaction is coming from which account. Entirely related to bills, yes. So in the background, Walmart, Sam's Club, Publix, these three are automatically fetched from my like accounts. They will be spinned up every 2 days, I guess, and they would fetch the new bills. If anything happens to the process, I would be known. But if I want to add anything special, I can just take a picture of it and upload. But obviously, if you can suggest another idea like how to add those information, keep in mind, I don't think there is any other way other than taking a photos of the bills. Also, add an option to add custom bills. You can add any bill. So I designed the AI. I have given like 5 to 10 examples that it can fetch store. It will fetch the location. It will fetch all the items. It will fetch subtotal, total and subtotal, both the taxes, etc. Because it's another complicated task where the sum of all these products. So, so basically, let's say, show my face. So in this example, there are like 5 items which I bought, and if you make a sum of all these 5 items, that won't be 48.4. Why? You got taxes. So you cannot deal with taxes. Taxes is a complicated thing. You cannot really tell AI that okay, if the math is matched, that's when you consider it. It was difficult to fetch the total. So I gave some examples to the AI that okay, listen to this, calm down. There will be a total section. So that's what it did. It does a good job though. I'm satisfied with it. The only problem which now I have is trying to identify the location, because what I noticed is as a human myself, it's really hard to tell which one is the location and which one is the branch ID. They have like a branch ID and then goes with the road number and then goes with the street, and it thinks like this entire branch ID is also a part of location, which is not. But again, they are in the same line. I don't think that's going to be a big problem for the users, or in fact, and the user. It's when there are some drawbacks, but everything can be fixed, or everything can be pulled to a certain extent where it can be usable. But if you have any other idea where I can add this information instead of taking pictures, the problem with pictures is what if a bill is too large? What if I want to add upload like a two pics? Who knows? Yeah, that's one problem I have, but I don't think I'll be dealing with that huge. Let me think. Yeah, sure, sure. Take your time. But currently there is another problem. You can see the accounts are not being fetched, even though I have. Where is the rules? Yeah, I have rules here. These are the rules I added. Yeah, and these are the accounts. But for some reason, I cannot see them. I can see them in another browser. I think that's. Let me log in. Show my face. So see, accounts is working, rules is working. Then why is this one is not working? I don't understand. I don't understand this one thing. If I open the network tab and I see reload, do you see these rules? It says you need to enable JavaScript to run this app. What does it even mean? Without JavaScript, obviously these things would not work. Disconnected from Metro. To reconnect, ensure the Metro is running and available in the same network. Reload the app will trigger the further. Maybe you can see the product list and search through internet and show the prices comparison so that they can get buy one next time. What you maybe you can see the product list and search through internet and show the price comparison so they can buy the affordable one next time when you say. But that's a complete different idea. I mean, it's a cool idea, but for now, let's stick with the expense tracking or management. What was the problem you're trying to solve? I don't think I ever thought about suggesting the prices in the internet because that's a complicated task. Browser, why is it asking browser extension? Yeah, let's try it. I wanted to try. Fine, right. Do you have any idea what's happening here? Disconnected from metro. Uh, am I getting the same for here? Oh no. If I go to the network and all rules. Even I see the same. Oh yeah, I don't see rules here now. Unsure what is happening. You need to enable JavaScript. Hmm. Let me stand up for some time. Yeah, in Walmart, if you get it for like $100, but the internet, then you can save 20, right? Yes, but that's not the purpose of this app. The purpose of the app is you feed all the transactions you have done within a given month, and you can analyze like, okay, in this month I have spent $50 on this. Basically, I have to understand your expenses. That's the idea. Back to gaming. I'm facing a real problem here. Usually Superbase having issues, but this was not the problem before I started using Zoostan. So something is fishy. If I do a hard reload, or is it that I have to fetch the database first and then switch to the rules? That's messed up. So it's not the problem of a browser. I have to go to dashboard. That's when I'm seeing this. But why would it? Maybe I have it in the dashboard to pull in all the. I'm so sorry. I there is this is the problem with I have this with microphone. There is a sensitive button. It's not a button. It's a touch sensitive. And while trying to adjust it, it's gone. So what I'm trying to say is, the feature says, where do you get these ideas? The problem is that's not the direction the application is trying to go. For now, the problem which I was trying to fix is, what was the problem with the OCR of how can I let the application have the items transaction? No, these are like very ambitious features. Users, that means I need a lot of users. That means I need users to share, like allow sharing their transactions, so that like they can like add like, okay, these are the products I want to buy in a cheaper ways or stuff like this can be added once I'm done with the base app. But for now, I'm still struggling with the base app. For example, what if a receipt is too large and I need to take two images? How can the AI understand that, okay, this section is the first page and this section is the next page, and coming to the other one, is there any way other than like taking a photos of the receipt? And then refund management. I spent $400 for some Amazon electronic. I refunded it or like returned it. I got a refund. The transaction needs to be hidden. Still, It will be in the database, but it should be hidden. All these features, obviously, I need accounts. That's why I came to this approach, accounts. But guess I have a small problem here. So where am I even loading all these transactions state? Fetch transactions, and does it have anything inside it? No. Oh, currently account access is not feasible. I need to use the third party services like Plaid or some other services which has the access to the accounts, and they will give me the access, or my application the access. That's very complicated to set up. They need to there are a lot of information I'm supposed to share to those third party apps, where it's tricky. For now, I'm just relying on Excel sheets or CSVs, where I let the user upload the CSV and allow the user to, like, okay, which one is the transaction, which one is the amount, something like let me show you. So imports, this is the Excel. Let's say bank statement. I pick one. I hope I have one. I'm not sure. Amex CSV. Okay. And we can see this is how it will. And I need to map the columns. So which one is the date column? Obviously the date. Time column, there is no time column for this bank. So I just left it as optional. So merchant or description. I have description. Amount is amount. And category, I think. Oh, this is not the one. Do I have the category? Category, yes. So this is how they map it. And once they confirm, these are all the transactions which were pulled from the database or the Excel sheet. 449. This also does duplication. If there are any transactions already added within that account, those will not be considered, etc. So yeah, it works fine. I'm not going to add them because I didn't really link up this account and transactions. For now, they will be all added into the same bucket. That's not how I want it. A small change is needed, but before that, I need to figure out why. Like, if I go to rules directly, there won't be any rules. But if I switch to this dashboard, something happens. So let's maybe I need to go to the layout. No, index. Yeah, this is the dashboard. There is no use effect as well. So where is the API calls coming from? Fetch rules. Let's see whoever is using the fetch rules. So we are using the fetch rules from here. There is, wait a minute. Oh, use app state. The state is being, okay. Once the app is initialized, it's going to call all the information. So where am I initializing this app state? I think I'm initializing this app state inside. I'm doing it here. So hot state, console log. Where's the console log? Okay. Oh, this is not being loaded for some reason. So which screen is it? Is it in index? So for my understanding, first the app will be doing this loadout and then will be coming to this index. And in there, obviously the user is not logged in. Is that's what's happening? Why do you stand and code? It's good. You tried. App Store initializing the data, and then this will be what's happening. It will be calling all this information. But why is it only working when I switch to database? Why is it only working when I switch to database? So stack database is auto, and then we go to the screen index, and this is the index, which is nothing but here. And then if it's authenticated, that's where we are calling the init app. See, so for now we can see there is no init app. But the moment I switch to database, or we can see this through initializing the app. What's happening? What is in the dashboard? What is it here where when I switch this screen, something's happening? Transactions is the one. Oh, fetch transactions. Refresh transactions. Where am I even doing it? I'm not using it anywhere. Let's comment it out for now and let's see what refresh. No transactions. Perfectly fine. And when I move to here, it's still fetching, so that's not the probably the issue here. Use transaction store. Does it have like an init fetch transaction? No. When I switch to dashboard, it's pulling in all the information, but it won't let me see those until I switch to dashboard. Did I have a separate navigation here? Use auth? No. I don't think I need this one. Delete news expenses. No. Services? Is there anything here? No. Let's go step by step. So we have the layout. Okay. It sets the theme. This is the index. This is where we want to go. And then if it's authenticated, maybe it's not the init app it's which is causing the issue. Maybe the authentication is done in the dashboard. Use auth store. See it? The auth store is being created in the dashboard. The problem. Oh no 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 no. There's one here as well. I don't think that's the issue then. Probably. No, no. So what happens when I switch to dashboard? Navigated to dashboard and auth state change to true. Auth state change it to true. Why is this being called? I think yeah, that's the problem. The authentication is done inside somewhere here. I don't know where. Somewhere here it's happening. App drawer. Do we have something like authentication in here? App. No. Auth. There is no link here. The only store we have is transaction. Any brilliant ideas, gentlemen? What's happening here? Okay. Cool. Don't feel bad. So once I move to so API key is loaded and that's it. Nothing happens after that. But when I switch to dashboard, everything works. So what's the issue here? Issue here. Probably something is there inside the navigation. Let's try using a navigation now. Do we have like a router? These are the components config. No. Constants, now hooks, router. Where is the router? I do not have a router, bro. Huh? Very strange. App navigation. Now let's okay. Switching to dashboard. App drawer. That's the first thing which gets executed. App drawer. Okay, right here. Handle navigation. Then what? Navigating to. This is the route and key, and then it goes to auth status changed. We come to index. Something is fishy, man. Uh, any brilliant ideas, people? So the state is changing. I don't know why it's changing. So who has this auth state? So dashboard and index are the only two which has the auth state. Until I switch to these one, these are not working. Any brilliant ideas, people? I'm running out of ideas. Const init. Let's try indicate. Let's try setting this auth state for all the other components. Let's say right here, dashboard database. Where is the accounts.tsx, and let's have auth state here. Nothing. So it goes to the navigation. So that means something is there in the dashboard itself. Let's see. We have router. Use router now. Okay, that's not that's not the issue. Okay, let's see what's the issue here. Transaction categories, total merchant tags. There are absolutely no function calls. The moment it switches to dashboard, that's when the authentication status is changed. Is it something to do with this one? If I set it to accounts, what happens? Mm, initial session. Initial session. What do you mean initial session? So authenticated initial session. It's only getting authenticated once we are. That means probably I need a component other than dashboard to handle this authentication. Change it to signed. Okay, probably let's talk to AI. Until I switch to dashboard route, the auth is not turning true, and due to that I cannot get the data. Until I switch to dashboard screen, basically no use. Unsure why is that happening. If it can understand it, fine. Probably I have use auth hook as well as use auth state. Is that a reason for that? As these are not really true issues, but still, let's AI see. I see this use router, and that's not the one causing the issue. Come on. I'll patch the auth to initialize auth state from the current superbase session at the module level to keep it existing. But why would that happen though? Things are working fine now. Oh, I'm switching to database. Sorry. Okay. Index, and this should be dashboard. Use some store is as single so that will make a thin helper wrapper or remove it. Remove it, please. So looks like there was a problem, but I don't understand what's the problem. No, just remove the use of it. I don't think we need it. Hooks use auth. We can keep this until we have like working setup. Oh, this is local storage, so we don't need it. Delete. Let's have it. We can use a copy of it then. No need. The color and state, that's fine. We can change those every time. Later. Use auth store. Oh, I guess I would need the ID then. User object is null. Hey, wait a minute. Profiles. There will be an ID string, and there will be email, full name, created it, updated. I don't think there is a need of. Okay, so far so good. That's nice. I'm still not seeing. It worked fine. Again, the moment I switch to accounts, things work fine. Hey, welcome to the stream. You seem new, dude. What's your favorite language? Golang and TypeScript. Yep, so far those are the two. What is yours? What is your tech stack? I like assembly. Oh my. I never did assembly, bro. How old are you? How many years of experience do you have, generally speaking? Come on, dude, build a metro fast. I'm inside rules. Not fetching rules. Rules are not being fetched. hmm The problem still persists. Until I switch to dashboard, nothing, no data is being fetched. Problem is definitely in the auth, where it, when the auth is true, we can see in the index. Oh, let's pin it. Index. You can see in the index.tsx, that's when the data is loaded. But why is the authentication state is not updating when I can literally log in? What's happening? I mean, isn't it the, or maybe we can do this. Let's move all this thing from here and place it inside layout. Stop changing my code. That's the only one logical reason I find. If it's loading, then activity indicator. There won't be a use effect. There would only be like loading. That's it. Okay, everything is changed. Let's see. Oh, it's working. So the 14 and 7 years of, 14 in your overall experience and 7 years of experience. Very nice, bro. Wait a minute. You have 14 years as your age? I was expecting you have like 14 years of overall experience and 7 years of experience in assembly itself. So you are 14 years old and you have 7 years of experience doing assembly. What are you, bro? Like, are you even a human or are you just bluffing to me? How can a 14 years old do 7 years of assembly? Back when I was 14, even with AI, I don't think I can able to understand assembly. Maybe you're that genius, but I don't trust you. You're pranking or just talking some things out of thin air. 14 years and 7 years of experience in just assembly. How many of you guys trust him? Oh, where is my chat overlay, bro? He started DSA in play school. Dude, I have no idea. Oh, I totally forgot about the chat messages. What is the IP address of my Raspberry Pi? I think that's the one I have. Yeah, that's the one I have. Is it not working or logging to fail the script? Chat messages or what went wrong? Cannot get chat message.js. Something is fishy. Not many people believe me usually. I don't think any. It's not possible, bro. What are you talking about? How can you have 7 years of experience in just assembly when you're 14? That means you started programming in seven. Obviously, was that the first language you did in like 7 years? When you're 7 years old, what was your first language then? He started DSA in play school. I was playing in my school, but this guy does DSA in play school. Hey, my mouse died or what? Yeah, I might need to. Many not many people believe you. I'm not seeing a blue. Now I'm saying my first language was HTML and CSS. Oh, sorry, JavaScript. How long you did that? So let's say when did you actually start typing some code? Any code, HTML doesn't matter. Any code. Please don't tell me you started your programming in like five. Dude, 3 years is nursery or like kindergarten. So fifth, like 5 years. Let's say you are in your first. I don't know what you guys call it now. We call it like PP1 or first class. So even if you started programming at first class, you have 2 years to reach seven as you're like 7 years old. And that let's say you might have started assembly. That means in your first class you started HTML and CSS. But some high quality thing you're doing, whatever it is. I don't know why the chat message is not loading. Maybe we gotta debug that first. My first code was really dad. It was HTML and it was hello. I started at five. Yeah, that's the thing. When you're 5 years old, you started programming when you're 5 years old. Hmm. Mine was engineering second year. Yeah, mine was after my intermediate. I joined a C++ course, and that's when I enjoyed it, writing some like simple stuff. How many people trust this guy that he started programming in like 5 years old? I'm not seeing the chat window, bro. That's sad. I was expecting this to work, but I don't know why. We have coding, stream assistant. It was not a good code. Doesn't matter, bro. But I can't believe you, man. There is no way you can uh, like start programming
Good
at
day to
five
you.
years. I don't know why that came up, but I don't trust you. Try to convince Manish. Does Manish, are you happy with the explanation that he started programming HTML and JavaScript at 5 years old? Imagine 5 years old is first standard or first class. I don't even have a laptop by then. I had a computer, but I was playing games. NFS, YCT. Those are the only two games I used to play. I used to have a lot of fun with YCT, even though it's a smaller map. Change. Even I can't trust him. So, dude, give me one strong reason to believe you. I don't think it's biologically possible to write code at first standard. Or is or is it what's happening nowadays where There used to be a meme, not a meme, but a saying or a funny saying that soon fifth class or third class people will be starting preparing for IITs. But guess they are wrong. It's much more worse that this guy started programming HTML and JavaScript at age of 5. Age of 5 is first standard. I don't even remember what I did in my first standard, bro. I was mostly late to school, made to stand outside of the class for being late. I used to forget my books. That's what my first standard was. But this dude is a complete different level. Or he might be doing some different level of drugs. Dude, don't feel bad. Just joking. What is your how many years? How old are you? I don't think you're 14. If you're 14, then I don't just believe you that you have 7 years of assembly experience. You're bluffing, bro. You're bluffing. So static chat messages. This is the one I have. Why isn't it not working? I used to people saying I'm lying. That means you're lying. Dude started programming at first standard. How can you directly jump from HTML and JavaScript to assembly? So if you're 14, so this is 2026. If you're 14 now, so that means you were born at what, 2011 or 2012? Oh, Java in ninth class. I mean, to be honest, bro, I probably those would be like simple like stuff like those. But why would they start with Java? They could have done with Python. That would be say 2012. Dude, 2012. What was happening? There was a movie 2012. I think that was released in 2011 maybe. But what was happening in 2012? What was the famous language? Was Python into the no? There was C++, obviously. There was MS DOS. There was this IDE. What was it called? There was this IDE for C, C++. The blue one, Dave C++. Sir? No, they teach AI RAG models and stuff for secondary schools. So, dude, one thing should I say it honestly? People, I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, old legend Dave C++. That was the shit we were using to write some basic C++ code. Include Studio Standard. What was it? std.io. I have never really done much C++. I was directly doing like Node and TypeScript. Golang. I did try to use C a bit, but then I realized I could have done the same thing much faster in other language. For eighth is Python. For ninth is Java. Manish, trust me, I did not understand integrals, differentials until I'm in 10th standard. Even though those were taught to us at 8th class, we did pass all the subjects, but I didn't really get it until 10th. So I don't think many of those students, let's say there are 100 ninth class, 8th class students, I don't think they can actually code. They can do the basic stuff and whatnot, but I don't think they can actually code. Here, I will get some code. I'll be okay. Okay, even for me it's advanced. So that's the thing. Maybe it's something like those, bro, where they give like absolute basic and like basic questions and let them pass the subject just for the sake of education system that we are teaching them like the advanced programming or whatnot. I think that's the only thing which is happening. That is it. Man, you are everywhere. Dummy guy. Who's that dummy guy? Welcome to the stream, Thorfinn. I know only general programming. I can implement in on other languages too if syntax is easy. I don't know about integration even now. See, I was really passionate about it when I'm on 10th on like intermediate. After the intermediate, I don't even remember what I did in my +1 and +2. Most of the North Indians would read it as +1, +2, but South Indians would have intermediate after the 10th. I was like, why? Like, this is to study this where we use it. There was one subject like I feel the same. See, integration no use. Basically, most of us would never use it. But the thing is, it was interesting was to some extent. I was not an expert or I was not getting like a top-notch marks in math. I'm okay in math. I can solve some basic questions. I was having fun, but then I had the same questions you guys have, like why would we actually do all these things? But look at this dude. Do you guys believe that this dude is 14 years old now, which has 7 years of experience in assembly? I cannot believe that. I will not believe that he's absolutely lying or he's much older than he says. Nah, I'm not into AI models and stuff. I cannot beat my head there. I left exploring it after I saw the regressions. I I just trying. This is what I want you guys to do as well. If you are not really interested in learning ML and doing stuff, just learn how to integrate that AI. Just just learn how to use the calculator. Don't learn how the calculator does all the magic. Just learn how to use the calculator. We have maths in 3 years CS. Yeah. That stupid math, dude. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Uh, there was another parabolic equations. Uh, do you guys have this question? Oh, why did it close? So, do you guys have this question where a Geno diode as a voltage regulator? While I was doing my computer science engineering, we used to have electronics in the first year, and this was a mandatory question. Geno diode as a voltage regulator. Let me show that to you. Geno diode. I don't know what exactly. Geno diode as a voltage regulator. Dude, this was a mandatory question uh, in our engineering. I studied a lot for this, but I couldn't really understand because I was having a lot of questions and I only understand it in my third year when the exams was done in the first years. I was just trying to educate my junior. I was like, now it makes sense for some reason. My code not fit there. There's a limit. That's fine. That's fine. Put it in the paste bin and share it. Okay, that's wow. Self. The owner of the bread. Yeah, you can share it in any other site and just share me the code or whatever it is. I don't think you can post links. It's not possible. I I did not have any such setting that I'm disabling the link. It's just that's how it's working. But before we go, I would like to debug why the thing is not working. So I'm closing all the things now. It does it always. I don't have any moderation limits. I think I showed it to you many times. I have disabled all those links, but it just removes it, which is a good thing. Trust me, which is a good thing. And we can have other ways to share links which are meaningful and valid. But there were times where users absolutely ruined my stream few years ago when I actually had like 25 or 30 people watching. People would post some random things, man. Dun, 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 dun. My mom's happy that I'm streaming. I'll test links. You cannot try it. Or maybe you have 7 years of assembly experience. Maybe you can break the YouTube chat moderation, bro. Yeah, you can test it. No links. See? I'll keep it here so that you guys can also see what exactly I'm seeing. This is the chat window I see. So how many years of Linux experience do you have? The owner of Bread, the guy which has like 7 years of experience in assembly, which he pitches for. I sent a link. See, there is no link. How many? What Linux distro you use? You have 2 years of experience. I did use Pop OS for a year. I used Linux Mint for over 3 4 years in my laptop. They all broke. I'm stuck with Windows. One time the moderator removed everyone from the I remember that dude. I forgot the name. Vulture? Is that I think it's Vulture. Linux not much, but I generally know how to use. Yeah. Fine. Yeah, chat messages is not working for some reason. Not sure why. Hey, 90 points, bro. Why are you guys not using your points? That if you want something interesting to use with your points, just let me know. I can maybe implement some things. You guys can use, trigger GIFs. You guys can trigger speak command. You guys can trigger change the layout. Exclamation screen, exclamation face. Share your Discord. If you want to know my Discord, just type exclamation Discord. The bot will do that for you. That's the one. That's the thing I wanted AI to have. So it's like if anyone asking the Discord, just paste the link instead of you know he left. I don't know. He's a kid. Obviously, he's born in 2012, bro. I'm the oldest. I'm the older among all of you. What was I doing? Oh, chat diff is undefined. Oh yeah. Oh, your share on Discord. Okay, okay, I get it. Manish, no space. So I learned about small language models, SLMs, not LLMs, but SLMs. Maybe I can run an SLM for this chatbot. I'm thinking about it. We'll see. It's exclamation CMD. I think it worked. You can see list of all commands will be here. I'm not sure if he's still here, man. The guy. Oh, if his name is here, is he still here or who is this dude? I don't think he even sent a message till now. I would really want my chat messages to work. Unsure why it's not working. So let's debug that thing for now. I really rely on these readmes because I don't have a clue. Dell Optiplex? Is that you, bro? Obviously, he's trying to join my Discord. That's the reason he's busy in. Sorry, that's the reason we can't see it in the YouTube chat. And again, even if he shares assembly code, how we will know that it's him who wrote that? How will I know? Because I don't know assembly. I never written a line in assembly. He sent you a message. Yeah, looks like it. I don't think he sent a message. I think he just joined it. Recruits. Looks like this is him. He's the one who joined lately. Does any of you guys know assembly? How will we know? Maybe he uses AI to generate the code. Some code. We'll see. So imagine if he wrote assembly like what, starting like 7 years or anything. Ask it. Ah, it's getting worse. Why am I even wearing this? Ah, okay. I totally forgot how to turn on this. I think it's go run main.go. Is it running? I do not know. Hello? Probably it might be building in the meantime. How to run? That's a good question. Even I don't know how to run assembly. Do assembly have an assembler or is it another? I don't think assembly has an assembler. I think assembly can be interpreted directly using the CPU itself. I don't think we need another extra step for it. I think that's what LLVM. That's the one who does it. Who does the magic? I can be wrong. Don't take my word for it. But we can use AI or ask the internet. That's us. At gpt.com. For Python, we have an interpreter. Do we have the same for assembly? I don't even know how to spell assembly. Not the same way as Python. Python. Okay. Assembly language is not interpreted like Python. Assembly is converted into machine code, executed directly by the CPU. So I'm right. I am right. I am right. I am right. Kind of right, but it's fine. The hell is this one? Include headers. Hmm. I don't even know what this code is. This has a lot of comments, doesn't it? Has a lot of comments. This sounds AI, bro. Does it feel AI generated? A kid, 2012 born, says he has 7 years of experience. Short answer no, it does not strongly feel AI generated. It feels like tutorial diver NES homebrew code, which is very common. Does it feel okay? Fine, it feels humans. Okay, user, ding ding vector, old school style, minimum comments, minimal comments. I don't think anyone would use comments. They sound unusual but not impossible, especially if they started with Scratch, Python, retro curiosity, followed NES tutorials and copied examples. They are counting exposure rather than professional depth. This code does not demonstrate deep PPU timing knowledge, etc., etc. So the experience level looks more like I have been learning programming and retro stuff for years. Not 7 years of serious level system mastery, which is totally fine, especially at that age. What? That means there are people like him. Yeah, identify direct with the CPU. That's what's. And the other thing is called WebAssembly. Yeah, WebAssembly is different. That's basically what Web3 is all dependent on. People are like, yeah, Web3 will be here in 2024, but it's all in 2026 and no one is using it. GG, bro. Yeah. I mean, definitely. I don't take him as an expert. That's true. But okay, another Terry Bond. I'm glad. I feel honored for you to have in my stream that kid. What? Why would you hurt yourself, man? Go watch Doraemon or Shinchan, Oswald. Did anyone here watch Oswald? Doraemon, Shinchan, Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Thunder? No. Dragon Warrior? Probably SPD, Power Rangers. Did anyone watch those stuff? Or do you all guys started watching like Chota Beam? Damn, bro, cook harder so everyone thinks it's fake. I still don't believe him, but it's okay. Maybe he is. Who knows? It's just too unnatural for me, bro. Because the life I had, I can't even imagine people doing integrations at like what, first standard or fifth standard. But he started programming at third class or fifth class. It's fine. It's fine. Even it's a byte code, I guess. It's like assembly, but it converts the code into bytes. Yeah, he can flex about it, bro. He can definitely flex about it. Yeah, first we need to figure out this why is this page is not working. So give me a minute, people. Does it work now? Is it working fine now? So this is working fine here, but the moment I deploy it, stupid. It says undefined. Unsure why. That's actually an interesting point. How web assembly works. I'm sure it also does the same thing. It uses processor. Often is a low level binary. Yep, converts to binary. Big chill. Welcome to the stream, bro. Big chill. Hey, there was an interesting take until now. So this kid you're watching, the owner of the bread. I'm doing good, bro. Thanks for that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Anyways, there is this kid, the owner of bread. He's 14 years old now, and he has 7 years of exposure with assembly. Basically, he's writing some code in assembly for almost 7 years. He started programming with HTML and JavaScript when he was in first class or first standard. The- What do you think about this? Big chill. Hey, it's converts into machine code. I don't know exactly with this JIT, but yeah, we kind of had it right to an extent. I used to watch cartoons. What do you watch, or what did you watch? So, did any of you guys watch this? This one? This was my favorite. This one was my favorite, man. Yeah, you have a nice. Of course, Doraemon, Shinchan. I think you guys would already know about it. This one. This is the Red Ranger. I don't really remember the rest of them, but there used to be a. I think this is the guy who wanted to become a Red Ranger. This one. Yeah, this one's nice. And then the other one we have is. This is not the one. I forgot the name. Maybe he has a dragon, bro. He has a dragon. So he does something and he gets a dragon. I don't know what was the name of it. Dragon warrior? No, dragon. Okay, forget about it. So anyways, dragon booster? No. Oh yeah, this is the one. This is the one. This is the one. Dragon booster. Yes, yes, this is the one. So this is like an ultimate version. Like yeah, this is the one. I remember that kid. And this girl has a bike or something. She also has a dragon, and these are like the villains of the series. I remember this. Thanks, Manish. Dragon Booster. Why did they name Dragon Booster? Yep, I remember this. Was cool. And obviously, we forgot one big thing. Nothing beats this. Imide, right? Hexadecimal? No. Good old days, yeah. It was a red color dragon turned into yes. It is a some color, but it turns into black when something happens. But this was nothing is like this, man. I don't know. I can say hi in hexadecimal. Okay, stop flexing, bro. Stop, stop flexing. Okay. Courage, cowardly dog. I don't remember this character having a dog. Are you talking about the one which is a pink dog? It's always scary, and there used to be an old lady. No, that I think you're talking about the same one. Yeah. I remember it. I remember it. I forgot the name of it, bro. But I used to be like scared to watch it. That was like a horror level cartoon, even though I don't really understand it. What was the name of it? Oh, this is the one. I don't think that's the name of it, but man, this was scary. Hey, how many of you watched this? Uh, there, there used to be something which runs fast, and there is a fox which always tries to chase that one. Yeah, that time flows fast. Dude, I'm 27 now. Imagine how would I feel. There was something, bro, where this animal, a bird, it runs really fast, and there is a fox which always tries to catch it. Or oh, you're 2 years bigger than me, so 20 or 26. So it's fine. We both fine. But this dude is 14 years old and he has like 7 years of exposure in SL. How you guys seen the Dead Alive by the same person who made Lord of the Rings? I didn't watch Lord of the Rings, bro. What is the thing, bro? It's called there is this bird which runs fast. Roadrunner? Oh, wow. It was like a third movie ever. It was like which one? I don't think I watched. I didn't watch. What do you call Lord of the Rings? I don't really watch movies. I only watch them when I'm traveling. The movies were not a big thing for me. Yellow Lion and the Bird of the, no, no, that's not the one. So there is a bird which runs really fast, and there is a fox who always tries to like trouble that. You guys have watched Popeye the Sailor Man? Ostrich? Yeah, it could be an ostrich. Sorry, guys, new keyboard. I still have to get used to it. Okay, this is the one. This is the one. Willy Coy. Ah, yeah, it's a coyote then. Okay, I thought it's a fox. Until now, I thought it's a fox. But this is the one. This is the one. What is the name of it? Fast and Furious. This one you did, yeah. Spinach, yeah. Popeye the Sailor Man, yeah. It's good. And the other one is Pink Panther. Ding ding. This one has a classic music, man. Wonderful music. I still remember it. Pink Panther is really great. Awesome, awesome. And this is always a special place. How many of you? How many of you watched this? Oh, this one too. Yeah, okay. You watched it too. Then okay, that's nice. Richie Rich. So again, Ben 10 cartoons. Those were also Tom and I didn't really watch much Tom and Jerry. Once I started like these. Have you guys heard about the Maple Leaf Rag by? It's not copyrighted. What is this dude talking about? Maple Leaf. Oh, sorry. Maple Leaf Raw. Okay, it's an early ring. What is this? It's a jazz. I don't think I can. Okay, you almost watched all. Money didn't answer any of mine. It's a school. It's a school. it's a it's a cool song. Maple Leaf Rag. I didn't. Is it copyrighted? I can listen to this now without you guys able to listen. There is an ad. I'm 100% sure I never heard this music, but it sounds familiar. Maybe back in the day, most music sounds the same tune, but I never heard about that one. Do you know Johnny Bravo? No idea, bro. Oh, this one. Yeah, 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 yeah. I used to watch him, but not a big fan. It's fine. Sometimes when I was getting an ad in another cartoon, maybe but I know about this. Uh, There is nothing relatable. Discovery, big Discovery TV admire. That's nice. That's nice too. That's nice. Ogi. Oh, I as I said, not really. I might have only watched this 2 to 3 times in my entire life. I was mostly addicted to Ben 10, Richie Rich, Oswald. Those were the things where I would be dedicated to watch. Dude, back in the day, the once a month there would be a 1 hour or 2 hours movie kind of a thing for Ben 10 Alien Force, and it would be released on Saturday. And for some reason, in my hometown, I think still today, we would not have electricity from 8 a.m. to like 1 p.m. every Saturday, or like second Saturdays, whatever it is. I used to always miss watching that thing, and we never really had like internet, or when the show would all like come back again. So there used to be a newspaper, and in that newspaper, sometimes they would print out the timetable or the time sheet of when you can watch that season again. Days over years move really fast, not days. Yeah, slower than internet. Yeah, that's true. Even now, there would be power cuts on Saturdays specifically. Probably they had some things to set up by then. Dude, it's past 12. Wonderful stream, bro. A wonderful stream. Podcast. Powerpuff Girls, yeah, my sister used to watch those a lot. Powerpuff Girls, yes. Not really a big fan of those. But there used to be something, I think the fun aspect of it, the dad uses some chemicals to turn, like, to give powers. Interesting. But why is this not working? Maybe we need to debug this tomorrow first. This is the, we need to send, I think I heard about this. One second. Oh, my friends used to watch these a lot, but I wasn't really a big fan of this. I didn't just get the interest to watch. Jetix. This was the one which basically gave us all the shows. Yeah, I know people love this, but I never really get to watch it. Like Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon. These two I never watched, but a lot of the others were actually loved to watch all those shows. Where are you guys from? I'm from India. Go Go Power Rangers. It was fun stuff. There used to be exhibitions, or like, I don't know what you guys call it, Mela, where we can buy like the SPD phone for like 50 rupees. I'm from New Zealand. Nice. I'm from India, bro. Yeah, Pokemon. Barbie phone, not Barbie phone, bro. SPD, SPD, Power Rangers. Hey, dude, let me. Why isn't it let me select one word? Yeah, this is the one. People used to flex while bringing this to their, classrooms, stuff like those. It's still available. I don't know anyone would. I would pay like $57 for this one. I thought it was a real phone hitter. I don't. I still remember how it looks inside. There is one big button inside it, but yeah, this one is the bike. You do this and it gets charged or something like that. Pencil box with light. Cool stuff. I don't. Power Rangers Mega Force. There is Power Rangers. What were the ones we had? Power Rangers, SPD, Meta Force, Mega Force. Mega Force was also good. They used to have like a big dragon fighting in. If you watch those shows now, those are the like the cringiest things. But we used to love them a lot. Is this the one which has the dog thing? Where the dog is like WWE? I never watched WWE's, bro. Those were like banned in our house. But yeah, my friends used to play those cards and everyone would be like seven. Undertaker would have like seven hearts. Big Shaw. I might need to fix this. Yep. Looks like this is still the same problem like JSY. 1 second. Maybe I might need to have, but why would I maintain like a sub-second copy anyway? If this is working, chat GIF. Can anyone test chat GIF for a second? Yeah, yeah, it's GTA 5. Yeah, we used to like pay like 2 rupees for 1 hour, and San Andreas is like next level game, and it's like 5 rupees to play. Yeah, you have to. Good to have you in my channel, owner of the bread. We normally talk about programming a lot, but today we went into nostalgia mode. But it's a good thing. Can anyone use GIF? Yeah, the GIF thing. No one knows about it. I hope it works. If that is working, then why is the other one not working? So we have something like this, and what do we have here? The style. Wait, why do I have inside body? If this is what we have inside the save, we are importing the script. That's what I'm doing. Chat messages.js. It's in static. It should work absolutely fine. Then why is it not working? Did you post any GIF? I have no idea. I didn't watch it, bro. So sorry. Oh man, oh swag. That's what. That's how the GIFs would work. If everything works fine, absolutely. They also follow in a queue so that no message would be missed. Absolutely. Dude, I worked a lot for this GIF, man. It was Jagdeep Singh's ideas that hey, you can use Tenor API. I wasn't really aware of it, that there is a thing called Tenor API. I'm not getting this. I'm getting 404 for some reason. Why? But can I get this? I cannot get that one as well. So what am I having? 1 second, guys. Oh, it's chatgif slash chatgif HTML. Okay. If that's the case, I shall also try the same. That's not working. Okay, it's an index.html, so that's the problem then. Chat messages dot html. There are 2 dots. Let's try this one more time now. Make sure that costs 2 points. GIFs are not that expensive, I guess. I believe it does work fine now. It does work fine now. Okay, that's nice. Alerts. Do I have to commit? Do you remember the CD back of EV books? I don't understand. CD back of EV books. What is EVS books? Are you taking EVs or EVS? Oh, I'm not. I wasn't into CBSE, bro. CBSE is for like toppers and stuff like this. This is state syllabus. This is everything is like EV. CD back. Maybe it knows something. What are all these? Yeah, sorry, I was corrected. Environmental studies. Those era people are from like I. We definitely had environmental studies, but I. When you say behind the book, I only remember like classmate. Something like, yeah, I remember this. I remember this diagram. Yeah. I remember these kids. I don't know if they're still showing the same images. There used to be some facts, bro. Yeah, these one. I remember this one. I remember this one. Whoever uses classmates, those are like the rich people. Nataraj pencil was mine. Good days. All right, pretty folks. Apsara pencil. Yeah, but Apsara is really worth it, man. Uh, Not now, but it was really worth to buy. Nataraj was also worth it, but other than these two, if you buy something else, it's basically waste. Nataraj was also kind of expensive. Honestly speaking, all pencils were expensive, bro, because they are kind of manufactured by the same, like raw materials will be bought from the same person. So the effect, the difference in the price was not that huge. So before I go, I would like to test this one thing. One second, one second. One second. Then we should be. Where's the stupid readme? Yeah, we should do this. That's done. Hopefully, still doing it. Reynolds, yeah, whoa, I forgot Reynolds, bro. Reynolds, 1 pen for 2 exams in board. Yeah, Reynolds. That was a good pen. ₹5. You remember this write-o-meter? That's apparently was like made to write 10,000 kilometers or something. You still use it, write-o-meter? I never finished that pen. It was it either fell down and got the nib crushed out, something like that. But I never really managed to finish it. That that pen, if you manage it well, it writes forever. Do I still have my SSH open? Yes. Git stash. Gipri pen. I used the pen to do pen fight. Dude, that was the best pen to do the pen fights, bro. I totally forgot about it. No one would win against it other than one of my friend used to have a marker. Marker would obviously destroy any pen. But yeah, I hope I don't delete my database this time. Hello? How long would you take to pull? Do you write color pen with blue cap? White color pen with blue cap. White color pen with blue. Is it a clicky one? Is that the one you're trying to say? I forgot the command, bro. It's yep. Oh, not here. This was how I deleted my database last time. Systemctl restart service. Can you guys see my face completely, or is it? Maybe I can just enlarge it a little bit. Thanks for the like, guys. Talking about the old days, yeah, we were. So you remember the game where we use the sharpener and shoot the images on book, and the next page, if you lose the next, I don't think I played such game, bro. No, talking about the old days, it was fun, man. Old days were like simple and fun. I mean, it is. You can have fun too now, but in a different ways. Though no, no. I was talking about it, Manish. I made sure I don't delete my database this time. So okay, I have refreshed my backend, so that would need a little bit of work. 1 second, guys. Okay, take some time to get all the stats back. Obviously, the number of commits is gone, but let's try the chat overlay this time. I'm unsure if it works, but we'll see. I hate this one thing in this keyboard, man. We have to be precise. Oh, it's not working. Why? Stupid thing. Oh, did I stop my terminal? Probably that's why. Old days. What is that? What what is that? Do you guys remember stick fight videos? Did, did anyone watch Sharpener Game? Is that the one? I don't think that's the one. Do you remember the stick fighter or something? I don't know how to make you guys remember that. It used to be fun. It works fine here. Why is it not working here? 10.0.0.236. I guess it's working, but I don't see any messages for some reason. Cannot process inner HTML lock container is null. Something messed up, Mo. Something messed up. Probably we need to fix this tomorrow. We fix it. Like magic book types? No. You remember that speed game we used to play with fingers? Old, odd, or even? Not really. You guys remember slam books? We used to hit on pictures with sharpeners. What game are you talking about, boys? You know what? Let's fix this. You cannot access the inner of lock container null. Lock container. What the hell is lock container? There is lock container here. What are you talking about? How can I wire it up to use the other backend? With if this is connected to my other WebSocket, then I should be able to fetch the messages as it is. Showing this message is undefined, so that's the problem. Messages is not being. What do you mean message is undefined? Why? New messages on WebSocket message console.data. This is the data, chat messages. The hell is this thing? Something messed up. We can work on it tomorrow. Did you try anti-gravity? It sounds next level right now. Did you try anti-gravity? What are you talking about? Anti-gravity? Oh, I think you're okay. I know. It yeah, I know. All IV has got extensions at this point. Is it free or what is the pricing, bro? Oh, it's a Google one. Google just want us to get Google one, bro. This stream is good. Thanks, bro. This stream is good. I enjoyed it. Honestly, before starting the stream, I was like, do I have to stream? I thought no one would be interested to join. Is it really worth it? But then I remember there were times I didn't want it to stream. But after just letting the stream start and continuing with my things, I ended up happy. So I thought about it. Okay, if I don't stream, what will happen? I would just sit on the same bed, watch some YouTube, and go to sleep. But if I streamed, maybe it can be good, but it cannot be bad, right? So that's why. And of course, this was also one of the reason I stream on it. Then I realized I don't really care about it much. But what if makes it worse? Then I realized people who are watching are like Harish, Manish, they don't really care. Google just wants us to get Google One. They won't give access to individual things. So I hate the name anti gravity, bro. They couldn't come up with a different name. Looks like I have changed the data structure, but I forgot to update this front end. But data.chat messages. Yes. When it's appending to the new. Oh, yeah, we can see it's turning undefined for some reason. That's undefined. That's fine. Can anyone send a message? Okay, I got a message, and then something happened. What is with this undefined? Oh, wait a minute. If something happens, I think I made to refresh it. Yeah, reload. This chocolate. I wish I can see those, man. I have to tilt my head up to see what's happening. But when I'm doing this, can anyone send a message, please? Maybe I can do that. Hi. I got a message and it's trying to get something from undefined. I don't know what. But when I get the message, chat message is 120. Where is 120? It's right here. If data event type, I messed up the messages. I'm sure about it. I messed up the messages. Event type is chat messages. Hey, that's the same, bro. Event type is event type. Okay. Then what am I seeing here? Did I not? I have set it up. Console log. I'm getting this console log, but I'm not getting this one. Console log inside if. Check. I should get like inside if. I'm not getting inside if. So that means this condition is failing for some reason. Event type is event type is equal to chat messages. Was I trying to compare the memory address instead of the values? Should sound whatever it is. I'm sending a message. No. Probably need a debugger, bro. Test. I should be getting a message and then what? Data.event type. Oh, I'm getting inside it. I'm getting inside it. Oh, I'm updating the JavaScript better. I'm not refreshing my backend. Stupid. I'm doing all sort of different things today. Okay. I still don't see the same one. Where is the console log which I have it here? Inside if. Do I have the console log here? On message. There is no console log here. What's happening? Okay, let's refresh. Everything's brand new. All right. Close all these and do it one last time. Inspect window, reload, chat.js. I hope I see the. I don't see the console log. So what is this JavaScript coming from? I have it right here. Ah, okay, I see the script now. This definitely looks kind of updated script. It's inside if and definitely something's happening. And I'm adding new messages. What do you call it? Add? No. What do you call it, bro? Add? Pop? No. Push. Okay, push. Uh, data dot. What was the other one I had? Data dot chat messages. Okay. Dot push. Data dot chat messages. I think it's really undefined for some reason. Connected tiger. Okay. D. Whatever it is. Okay. Where is the message? Why? See a message here? Maybe. I shall turn the body background to, let's say, black, so that maybe I can see something. No, nothing's happening. Maybe when message comes, it shows after the message when it's becoming undefined. You can see it in a given split second. There are like multiple messages. So let's say hi. You would see this showing this message hi, and then after some time, it's going step by step. I don't think that's not a concurrency issue. See, I got a hi, and then after a minute, I got another hi because the message is done. Probably I might have disabled something and then forgot about it. So if the show cloud message, yeah, and then something should have happened here. Let's see. Console.log came here. Do I have to refresh every time? Doing. Yeah, looks like I have to refresh this shit every time. Okay. Mouse. It's not coming to that section. So probably there needs to be a try catch here. I'm sure I might have not liked that cloud thing or whatever it is. Probably because of that. Maybe something might have happened. Console dot error. I can look into this tomorrow. Nikki Kumar, welcome to the Discord. Where it is? Jake. Just showing this message. Showing this message. Oh, probably message content is not there. Showing this message, and there is message content. But why is that an array? Message should only be one, isn't it? Console.log type of message. Man, this is tedious to update it every time. Quotes send. It's an array, bro. Why are we getting an array? For message, I forgot for data dot pages. For each, we shall instead of pushing like entire array, we can like push element. Probably that is much better. Who knows? Oh, thanks for the share, W stream. Thank you so much, man. Even I'm happy about it. Ninja. Hey, now I got something. I got something. Did you see it? Did you see it? Nina. It's working. Probably I started working on something and I left it in between. That's what happened. I don't really like how it looks. Let's send some messages. Let's send some message and see. Nice, easy. Come on, dude, tilt. What's up? Very interesting. Nice. Okay, tomorrow we shall fix it and deploy it. Okay, it's 12:45. I have to go to sleep. I got work tomorrow. Until then, peace, guys. Bye bye. Nice stream. Thanks for the super chat. Uh, Anurag, Axom made my day. Thank you so much, guys. See you guys tomorrow. Peace.